So that was annoying to hear on loop during the time being.
And Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows. Flood conditions are expected.
Sounds pretty neat, actually. I like it. Why is it telling me to crouch? That's why.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
So, I'm thinking she had a shit time in high school here from what I'm seeing. The X-Files. Huh. Nothing in here. Yeah, it was telling me to crouch so that I could find that shit right there. I wonder if the role model is that punk chick and she was in a band and shit. Terry, hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at HIF, Aficionado, has too much review work to go around. And he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for you, or for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples if you're interested. Send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college something Mike sent you. Here's the address. Do it, Mike. Just do it! Okay. I had to get my Shia LaBeouf on, sorry. There's nothing in here, you assholes. Bratmobile. That's funny. I like that. I'd wear that. I'd wear that. I'd wear the shit out of that. Especially if I was a lady. Don't know if that's a relevant thing or not, but we'll find out, I'm sure. The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenbrier. Grade 2. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship... This is excellent writing for somebody in second grade. Holy shit. I didn't write like this, even though I wrote all the time when I was younger. You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar. And smelled of elderberries. Captain Allegra looked back, or yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" Okay, there's that spelling I was talking about. The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunlight. Wonderful. Anything else that's in here for goodies? The Dark Crystal. Why do I feel that that was... No, The Black Cauldron was the name of that movie.
Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following...
I was thinking that that was like an actual movie. Hi, Terry. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer blank unit with remote and cables. We have half a page review for the October issues. That gives you about 2 weeks to get us the copy for edit. Standard stuff, like you gave us on the CLDD 502. Don't know what the fuck that means, but here you go. It's a combi player, so the CD playback with a few discs as well with a laser disc. Want us to definitely hit the... Okay, this is boring. Oh, what are you? Fuck!
This is a severe weather warning.
Where are the boxes? Out of matches. Not boxes. Well, this room's done. Might as well continue in this direction. Can I read that? Yeah. Are you the new girl, Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind something. Wave if you get this and write back. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought that since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have an idea, have a lot of friends either, so you thought I'd ask something. You don't mind, do you mind? No. No, I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or is it running a family? Well then, that's not a question that you want to ask to make a friend, but hey, there you go. What do I know? Pacific Northwest conversation. Give me 1 second here, folks. Gotta check my phone. Okay, sorry about that. So, what? How big is this fucking house, though? They have a beautiful house, though. God damn. Oh, okay. It is creepy when the lights are out. That's not a thing that I need to grab. Neither are any of those. Below there are 2 stories, out of order. Get a sheet of lined paper, reproductive system worksheet, then choose one of the 2 stories. The menstrual cycle. Travels through the fallopian tube. Okay. This travels from Vienna back to our name village of Willamette in Poland as the train. So she got super into writing. A little gruesome here. That is a weird, I don't know what to like make of that really. It's like a story. I won't really read everything word for word because this is going to be a long ass fucking like playthrough of this game if I do that, but
now that it's happened, I just can't.
this is quite old. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I wrote to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish a follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with the publication of the 2nd book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. Hang on a second. Ahem. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Go fuck yourself. Okay. So it looks like that went over well. Probably led to a lot of heavy drinking, that's why it's here. And this is a lot of fucking records. I just realized that these are all records. God damn. What's in here? Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting... Sorry about that. Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway, so hurry returning it. Oh, no hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Okay.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
I still can't figure out, for the life of me, though, did they move to another house? Or is this the other house that they moved to and Sam ran off somewhere? That's the million-dollar question. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing, Sam. What stuff? Hi, Lonnie. So, if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kinda far, but I can drive. You home, too, so hopefully that's fine. Write back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet up in the parking lot after 6 p.m. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. I'm totally gonna kick your butt. Get ready. With a Hadouken at the bottom. That's funny.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Interesting. But yeah, that is the million-dollar question for me, is I want to know what's going on with that shit. I already checked here. So we gotta go right now. Regional track and field finals, first place. Grab skull. Yeah, I thought so. It's fucking, Day of the Dead. What is it, like fucking Dia del Muerte or something?
Close. Dia de Muertos, which is very, very fucking similar. Glad to see that my Spanish didn't completely shit out over the years.
Something like that. I don't remember what it means or how to fucking translate it, but... Dear something, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Sorry, between trying to read the cursive and understand it, and voice act it, kind of, in a very amateur version of it so that it's appealing to hear, I can't read something that's cursive at the same exact time of reading something completely new that I don't know what it is. Sorry, that's not me. I can't do that shit. Anyway, remember the little doom room we... something freshman year? When we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes, I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split something we've had. A nice bob transforming something. Just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So, how are the girls doing? Has Katie left or her big sister adventure? Well, I don't fucking know. On her big sister adventure yet, probably is where they were going with that one. Yeah, there's not going to be anything in those sides. Alright, so that's locked. Guess there's nothing to do but go upstairs. I kind of want to do this all in one sitting, but I don't think I can. I don't have the time today. I shouldn't have really done this with the minimal time that I had. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Boone County plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of the Boone County over the better part of next week, as part of the Forestry Service run controlled burn of overgrown sections of the Flintlock National Forest. Why is this here, though? Oh, Janice Greenbrier, gotcha. Okay. I was wondering why would they hold on to that in this house? What in connection is that to anything? Cooking class, cooking class, cooking class. Apparently that's the only thing that's really cared about. It's cooking class. Cook the big meal for... yeah. Bruce Pendleton, Head of Personnel, State Forestry Service. To aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a ranger with expertise procedure is being transferred. Overseeing officer of... So now we get to learn about the mama. That's what I'm getting out of this. That's neat. Bratmobile, Potty, move that, I don't know. Oh, interesting.
I realized looking over that and editing, it's totally potty mouth for the second word.
Okay.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
So this is Sam's room. Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. In fact, the fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is still frankly absurd. Compared to Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and you get to avoid across the ocean. I just wanted to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being, and since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Well, here it is. I know where you go.
I pick up on this later in the series, but you'll realize that every time that you get a cassette tape, these might also be around as well. They work the same way.
It's probably that cassette that she was talking about with Lonnie. I didn't want to drop it. Why does it sound like that in this house? That's creepy. Oh, don't drop that behind the fucking thing. I will never see it again. Jesus. So it was in here, right?
Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Yeah, it was in here.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck. I don't wanna sit around and talk about the writers. We're such a good old days. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna say hello.
Somebody had a band, because that doesn't... I don't know. Maybe it was Lonnie. That's what I'm beginning to think. The shit that she listens to and all that other stuff is probably Lonnie. I'm trying to get into this and be all like Detective Super Sleuth and shit. And seeing what I can pull up here. I apologize if this is boring to anybody though, but you fucking knew what you were getting into. And plus, if it was that boring, you wouldn't be here in the second episode, so... I mean... Oh, look at the texturing on that shit. Haha. Huh. Fireball, hold, punch, Chun-Li moves. Nah, that's funny. I like that. Scrutinize. I don't know what the point of that was, but I liked it. Huh. Oh, there's another combination. God damn it. Year 11. Fletcher, period 5, grade C. Notes. Not a challenging assignment. Metal plaque for family portrait. Reasonable subject, but not complex. When I said that mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges. Show more pride in work. Okay. Phaedrus, so this is the one me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it's done? Okay. So how old is everybody currently? That's another thing too. How long in the past is this that I'm reading for shit? Because that's another important thing. It's Steggy. I wanna believe. I'm a believer, I'm a believer. Okay. Memory board. That's what those are called? I just called them a file. Like all my life.
Fun fact, for anybody who doesn't know, actually I decided to look this up out of curiosity, seeing this in editing, and I guess emery is the material that they throw on those little nail files. It's basically just a wooden board or some equivalent with emery that's on it that's used as an abrasive. Anyway, back to the video.
Nothing going on over here. What about you? I think the creative writing track world would be perfect for you. Huh. Interesting. So she tried to get into creative writing, as we had seen already before. Can I read these? Who the fuck is Yolanda De Soto? T-shirt with an exclamation, a large beer. Given the option to turn her skirt inside out, change into a shirt. Shows suspension. Her father was called out. There was no answering machine. I don't know. Is that student signature? Oh, okay. So Lonnie is Yolanda. Got it. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Hey, Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend, and, Todd won't shut up about it, so either it's good or we can make fun at him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15, okay? Don't barf. Haha, alright, see you then, barf. Gotcha. That's cute. Wear goggles and rubber gloves when handling anything into this room. Do it. So what went on in this room? This is probably the parents' room. Yeah, it's the parents' room. Holy Bible. This is my second passage through the channel. I'm on my way back to London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the channel. London was great. Dad, I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. I love it. If you always wanted to come back as a family, I guess I could be convinced. Love you all. Okay. Shit went down in this family, and I want to know what that shit is. And it better be a decent payout, goddammit. I'm gonna be fucking pissed if it winds up being something stupid. Well, I guess that's pretty fucking useless then. So organized for the clothing. And there's nothing of value anywhere in those either. I was really hoping to see something. Is there nothing in this room? Okay, thought so. Dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other, you live your own lives in the same house, the kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry, this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry, Terry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal, and as for Sam being distant, she's a teenager, aren't you? Or that's a teenager for you, nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, it's controlled burn. This controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure, but let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick, you have to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything and send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep your chin up until Terry is out of his slump, and in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them. Okay, I knew there was going to be something somewhere. Take your time. I'm glad to have it in good hands. Walter Whitman. I love Walt Whitman. I love Walt Whitman. I do. Watercolor technique. Wonder why that's here. Somebody wanted to get into watercoloring, I assume. I think with some of these things, shit happened and they're just there. There is no particular, like, rhyme or reason why they're there. But I'm gonna keep looking into everything, thinking there's a reason it's there, of course. Nothing in the waste bin. There's like a fucking Inception bathroom? I love it. After the honeymoon. Didn't need to know that. Didn't need to know that about my parents. Yeah, I'm good. Anything else under the sides of the bed? I don't know what that noise was, but I kind of didn't like it. So what's in here? Another bathroom. God, you people and your bathrooms. Ajax. I'm assuming not much is going to be in these bathrooms, but I'm gonna check them the fuck out anyway. Oh, okay.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited, and the moment was gone.
That's cute. Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. This game is really interesting, actually. Ghost Hunter Journal. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? I was not wearing my glasses. A faint voice coming out of the bottom of the stairs. I said hello, did not investigate. Probably was a furnace. Poured milk from carton in the fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. Also ghost milk. Ooh. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We build a protective pillow for it. Ah, that's what that's all about. Lonnie and I employ a Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises. Recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie... Okay. Now I'm going to read this. Orienteering, rifle team, adventure training. Adventurous and no borders can hold me. That was cool before. Now you do. Hey Sam, you were asking what my something ribbons meant. Here's a handy guide. This means the army thinks I can find my way around. Rifle team. Oh! Holy shit, she was in the military. Then, I guess. So maybe that's what that picture is downstairs. That's Lonnie. That would have to be it, right? Yeah, no, that would have to be it. And on that note, since there was a nice little reveal right there, we're going to go ahead and cut out here before I check out the last room upstairs. So, yeah, we're going to do that. So I will catch you guys later in the next part. Take it easy. I'm going to rest my ears because my headphones hurt. Fuck. Catch you later.